The people I play with just make the sport more fun, and they've become like my family in my life, and I just like playing with them, and I don't know, softball stuck with me.
Since she was 4, Jess Mead has always played softball. From travel ball to Hudsonville's JV team, she loves being on the field, but that was almost taken away from her at the end of 2022.
I'd get really bad headaches, and I was super tired, come home from school and sleep, and those headaches would make me throw up. And every time I woke up in the morning, I'd feel sick getting ready for school.
I called the pediatrician and we set up an appointment for her to come in. And, she examined her and just said, hey, let's try these 2 medicines. One was for headaches, one was for nausea. And if this doesn't work within a week, call me back and we'll get her scheduled for an MRI. And I thought, wow, that's really quick. I would think maybe they would go to a different medicine or try something else.
Jess's symptoms continued through the week of Thanksgiving, and on December 5th, the 16-year-old went in for an MRI and got results that no one could have expected.
She said, you have a mass on your brain, and I didn't understand anything at first. I was just sitting there I was happy they found out what's wrong with me. I didn't really understand it was serious.
I don't remember hearing the word. I remember seeing the image and knowing that, it was a tumor. And, of course, initially the bad thoughts go through your head that, it's cancerous and, is this terminal? Is she gonna die?
Just 3 days later, Jess had a 13-hour-long surgery at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital. They soon confirmed through pathology that her tumor was benign. The next 2 weeks were a challenge, learning how to stand and walk again.
Standing up was all I did for one day, and that was a big thing. Oh my God. Or I was walking around the hospital floor slowly with my walker, and people were cheering me on. I was I don't know, it didn't seem that big to me, but it's just frustrating how little progress and how you have to take it slow and slowly build your way back up.
Less than 3 weeks from finding out she had a brain tumor, she was able to skip treatment at Mary Free Bed and come home for physical therapy just days before Christmas.
Not surprised, because Jess has that personality of super competitive, type A, wants to do everything right and always wants to improve on things. So we were not surprised that she was such a fighter on that.
That fight didn't stop there. Just 2 months after having a golf ball-sized tumor removed, Jess was back at the batting cage and soon back with her team.
That's all I was thinking about when I was in the hospital, just how much I want to play, and it's what I spend all my time doing, really. So just having not being able to do that for so long, I don't know, it just feels weird, but now that I'm back, it makes me feel normal again. It makes you feel whole.
Her entire team at Hudsonville has been nothing short of supportive and welcomed her back with open arms. Jess has already scored 4 home runs this year, not missing a beat, and she considers herself lucky to be standing where she is today after how much her life changed in just the last 6 months.
I think it's lucky the fact that I was able to get through this situation. I think it's good to be grateful for that. Just be grateful for the way everything turned out positive for me, and I am grateful for that every day.